Hello, I'm Patrick Wanis, human behavior and relationship expert, PhD. What is it that you need to feel loved? What does it take for you to experience love? How do you express your love? You see, love is like a language. It's a form of communication. And communication is about sharing. Communication is the exchange of information. So how do you share to someone else your love? How do you express your love? How do you communicate your love to someone else? There are actually 5 languages of love. The first are words of affirmation. In other words, this is when your partner says to you, "I love you." Now they might say it or they might write it down. They're using words specifically to express their love for you. The second language of love is quality time. Now this is when the two of you get together and no one else exists, you're not being interrupted, there's no distractions, it's just you and your partner and the rest of the world is blocked out. The third language of love is acts of service. This is when you are doing something for your partner, or he or she is doing something for you. Maybe running an errand, maybe picking up the laundry, maybe cleaning up the kitchen. Just doing something for the other person to show that you are serving them and giving to them. The fourth language of love is gifts. Now wait a minute, when we're talking about gifts, we're not necessarily talking about gold diggers, because the gifts don't have to be big. They could be small gifts, they could be thoughtful. Gifts that just show that you're thinking about the other person, that you're considerate and kind. They could be romantic gifts, or they could be bigger and more meaningful gifts. Finally, the fifth language of love is physical touch. This is about affection. Physical touch, caressing, hugging, holding, stroking, kissing, etc. Just sometimes holding the other person tight. Now think about these 5 languages of love. Which are the 2 main ones that you need so that you feel loved? Now think about it. Is it words of affirmation, quality time, acts of service, gifts, or physical touch? Now, equally importantly is, what does it take for your partner to feel loved? You see, if your partner has different languages of love to you, then the two of you are going to have major conflicts because neither of you are going to feel loved. If you need your partner to hold you and say the words "I love you," but your partner expresses love with gifts and acts of service, then you're never going to feel loved. And vice versa. If your partner says, "Hey, I feel loved when you buy me small gifts and when you do small things for me," but you say, "Wait a minute, honey, I express my love with words and with physical touch," then your partner's not going to feel loved because they're not experiencing love the way that they need to experience it. So number 1, get clear, what are your 2 primary languages of love? Most of us have 2. Second, what are the primary languages of love of your partner? Now, go ahead and express love in the way that your partner will experience love. And ask your partner to express love in the way that you experience and need love to be expressed. Finally, there is a 6th language of love, and it's cooking. This encompasses almost all of the 5 other languages of love, except that there is another element. There's a sense of nurturing, a sense of real concern and care, of giving of yourself to the other person. So you're serving, you're giving, you're expressing love in a whole completely new way. Go ahead, express love in all the 6 ways and find the ones that truly connect with your partner. If you'd like to learn more about the languages of love, go to my website, patrickwanis.com.